Well, welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is a love reading for Scorpio, and that's Sun, Moon, or Rising Scorpio. And this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. It is the love or romantic relationship type reading. I'm using the Sominia Tarot Illustrated version today. Man, let's do this. Let's do this, Scorpio. What do our Scorpios need to know? This is middle of December to middle of January. What do our Scorpios need to know? Okay, current situation, please. King of Coins, past influence. Queen of Wands, present influence. The World, negative. Temperance, positive. Strength. Okay, what you don't see. Four of Wands, what to watch for. Magician. Unexpected. Sun. Challenge. Four of Pentacles. Future influence. Eight of Swords. Outcome. Ten of Wands. Tell me more about that Eight of Swords. Ooh, okay. Okay, you have Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there is an overall choice. There's choices for you here. And I do see that kind of. Let's see. Let's take a look. I don't see like... I feel like the choice is more in how you handle something than choices of a bunch of people or anything like that. It doesn't mean there isn't choices. Okay, I'm not saying that, oh, you don't have any choices. No, I think this card specifically is more choices how to handle a situation. And I say that because I feel like there's something that just came to an end. So the King of Pentacles is in the current and the Queen of Wands is in the past. So the current situation is this. And this to me is you, Scorpio, being very in a place of stability. I think this could also be maybe what you want. If this is what you want in a person or this is you. Again, gender non-specific here. There was someone in the past, this Queen of Wands. Again, non-specific. Gender-wise, they were very passionate and they were very motivated. But there's something that came to an end here, and that's the World. It's not necessarily a horrible ending. It didn't end. It could have, but not necessarily. And I say that because the World is about a conclusion. It doesn't necessarily mean negative, bad, horrible. I overall don't get that. However, I'm not saying it's not hard because it definitely is over. Or it's coming to an end in the now. And I think you know this. So you wouldn't be watching the video, I don't think, if you didn't know this. And or you're suspecting it. Keep in mind that it doesn't mean it's over. It's just there's something with this relationship that's coming to a conclusion. I feel like with the negative being the Temperance, there's almost a feeling to me that you're attached to this person. So the Temperance can be an addiction card. It's not always, so keep that in mind, but it can be. It's also about emotional balance, but there's a feeling to me, and I'm getting this pretty strongly, that there is a deeper attachment than maybe you would like to admit with this person where the conclusion is coming to a conclusion. And this is negative because I feel like it's hurting you from moving forward, either with this person or a new person. And that's where the choices lie. And that's where I see that the choices, the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, kind of lie in the situation here. you have the strength in your positive. So you will handle this. And that's good. And that's important that you'll deal with it good, deal with it strongly, deal with it well. It's definitely not something that's making you fall apart or anything, whether it makes you sad or not, but it's not going to, you have the strength to move forward and to keep moving, whether you choose to keep working through this or whether you, go on to someone else. And now I think the only problem is the challenge is holding on. And I feel like this is the choice too. Like this is part of the choice thing with the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Do you hold on? Do you hang on to this relationship, or do you move on? Because this isn't a challenge. So is the challenge that you're hanging on to something you shouldn't, or is the challenge you're struggling hanging in there? It could be either or. I'm going to be honest with you. I because of the strength being in the positive, I feel like it could be either one of those. And same with the Temperance. I feel like it could be either one of those situations. Yeah, I do. So what you don't see is 4 of Wands. I feel like there is going to be either someone or you and this person are going to have a conversation. To me, this is about a conversation, or at least you could be celebrating something too, but I get more of the feeling that you're going to have a conversation, and it's going to be an intimate conversation. So whether it's with this person or another person, you will be having that. You don't see that it's coming around. And I also feel like this may be a different person, because it's in the position of what you don't see. So this could come up and you don't realize the connection that you have. Yeah. And that's going to be a good feeling, but this will happen probably these energies could happen anytime throughout the month. Okay. So, it's just something that you're not seeing that's going to be happening here soon. What you need to look for is the Magician. So I would say that could be a warning, because it's in the what to look for. It's saying look for people or anyone or yourself being sleight of hand, not showing your full hand, not being completely honest. The Magician has a sleight of hand. Hey, look over here because I'm going to do my thing over here, right? Like they take your eyes away from what's really happening. To me, that is, be careful. There could be someone or yourself not being completely clear and completely open and completely honest with the situation, with what you want, with how you feel, any of those topics that we kind of tend to want to walk away from. The Sun is unexpected. I think this energy here is going to make you a lot more happy than you expect it will. So I think this is a conversation or a get together or something that you have with somebody, and it ends up being really nice. Now this could be that same person. And I see that only because of the way the outcome goes. Okay. So, but I think that's a good energy. The weird thing is, in the near future, you've got the 8 of Swords. So there is going to be this sudden feeling of being stuck. Like, just, what do I do now? I'm stuck. And the reason why you're stuck is you're not being clear. That could be what's happening with this what to watch for. Because the 8 of Swords, blindfolded, tied up, turn your back on things, looking at the swords around you instead of looking at what's behind you. Rip that blindfold off. The 8 of Swords can be a couple different things. It definitely can be a card that, you being stuck and it's not up to you. Or it could be, it is. Like you're your own worst enemy. And I think in this case it is. I think there's going to be a part of you that's not going to be looking at everything, and you're going to feel stuck, but that's because you're not opening yourself up and, like opening yourself up to what you need to. Kind of get that feeling here. Your outcome is the 10 of Wands. Now, the good thing about the 10 of Wands, it is a completion. It said, yes, I've worked hard. Yes, this was hard work, but you're at the completion. I feel like though, with the Nine of Wands coming after that, because I didn't like the Ten of Wands is an odd ending to me. There is still some hard work to be done. And when I say that, the relationships aren't easy, but I feel like it's going back to this original relationship. I think there might be choices, and then you work through these choices, and then you kind of come back around, because this relationship up at the top, you have put a lot of energy into it. You've worked really hard to make it work. So you might be coming back around to it. I think that because the Nine of Wands follows it, you will continue to put the work in. And, but it'll be curious. I do believe that the only reason why you're able to continue to work on the relationship is because you go through this thing this month where you're going, what do I do differently? Is there anyone else out there? Do I have this conversation? Well, now I'm a lot happier than I thought I was, because I didn't think I was that happy. So I think I'm going to work it out. Now, I will say that don't work out because you feel stuck. I don't think that's it, but there's going to be a feeling of being stuck. There will be. And I think it's just because this is all hard work, but you're going to continue to do it. You are. And I think there's a reason why you're doing it. You're probably pretty intuitive. You're a water sign, so you're probably pretty intuitive. So you're going to know what energy you need to put into that or not. So there you have it, Scorpio. That's your love reading. I did clarify the Ten of Wands. No, the Eight of Swords. And let's talk about this really quick, because it is the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. It's the work. You're feeling stuck because you want to take this leap of faith, and what you have isn't what you think you want to have, but I feel like you do because you've worked really hard for it. And that's again why I got all of this feeling towards how I ended up reading that the way I did. So that's what I'm thinking, Scorpio. I think overall it's a good reading. I think that the work we put into relationships, they take a lot out of us, but there's a reason why we do it. So, and sometimes it's good reasons and sometimes it's not. So I would be careful of, doing it out of addiction because of that temperance and the negative. But other than that, you're going to be shown that you're going to want to continue to work on this. So there you have it. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button, give me a comment, all of those things. I appreciate it. Have a beautiful day.